Captain America versus Iron Man, Batman versus Superman, Godzilla versus. Quick heads up, this is a spoiler review, so if you have not seen this movie and you want to go into this movie spoiler free, I would definitely turn away now because I am going to be going into some spoilers. If you're finding me for the very first time, please do hit the subscribe button down below. Also, leave a like and comment. What were your thoughts on Godzilla versus Kong? Now, blockbusters are back. We have Zack Snyder's Justice League, Nobody, and we have had a couple other movies come out in like February that were bigger movies than we got during quarantine, and this is definitely a big blockbuster. This brought in I think 120 million overseas when it came out, and that is a really good sign for movie theaters and movies getting delayed and all that stuff. So that is really good news. And this currently has an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes as I'm filming this video. And I think it's 93 audience percent. So yeah, this movie's getting pretty positive reviews. It's also bringing in the cash. So what are my thoughts on this movie? Let's talk about the bad before we get into the good. I have very few problems with this movie, but one of them really kind of is a problem with the whole franchise, and that is the humans. The people in here are boring. They bring back Kyle Chandler, Millie Bobby Brown. They also bring in Brian Tyree Henry, and they're boring. A lot of them are boring, and there's really only a couple characters in here that are human that I actually kind of enjoy. Otherwise, you're here for monsters to just beat the snot out of each other, and then they kind of bring it into the slow paced with the humans. Now, that is one of my problems. The second problem I have with this movie is Julian Dennison. Now, if you don't know who he is, he was in Deadpool 2, Hunt for the Wilder People, and Christmas Chronicles 2. And he plays this really annoying character that just got on my nerves in this movie. I thought he was a little whiny. I didn't really like his character in here. And that pretty much covers it for the stuff I didn't enjoy. Now, on for the great stuff in this movie. I thought King Kong and Godzilla were great in this movie. I honestly thought they were great. I love Kong Skull Island, and I think the Godzilla movies in the MonsterVerse are okay. But their action sequence in here was great. They have like two big action sequences with these two characters, and I think they just worked really well. And especially, I really did enjoy the Mechagodzilla scene when they both teamed up, like they do in Batman v Superman, to fight a greater villain. And I think that really worked in this movie. And I personally kind of wish that Kong would have won. Just because I am Team Kong all the way. Godzilla is not my favorite, and this movie kind of helps with that because it doesn't really do Godzilla that much good. But Kong has a lot of good moments in this movie, including all of the scenes with the little girl. Now, this girl is deaf, and they really did a good job with the sign language, and he understands it, and I think that was just a really good thing to add to this movie, and it was really kind of brought this movie a little down to earth, and I think that part worked really well. Also, the score in here was epic. I don't know if you caught this, but there was a part in the end battle when Godzilla and Kong were fighting, and it kind of sounded a little video game-ish, like old school arcade video game. I don't know if that was just me. Tell me down below if you kind of heard that. But then also the CGI guys in here and the VFX are great. I think if this doesn't get nominated for Academy Award next year, I don't know, because seriously, the visuals in here are great. If the humans are boring in here, the visuals and the score and Kong and Godzilla really overpower that for me, and I really did love this movie. I think it is a fun, epic blockbuster, and if you're a fan of the other MonsterVerse movies, definitely check it out. But also, if you're not and you just like big monster movies, you should also check this out. And if you just like blockbusters, I would probably watch it. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this? I'd give this a 9 out of 10. And on the letter scale, I would give this an A minus, guys. Tell me down below in the comments what are your thoughts on Godzilla versus Kong. Leave a comment, also leave a like, and remember, may the force be with you.